are we still sort of looking at 200 tons a month? Is that the target?
No, I think last quarter, yes, we were around the similar numbers, but I think going forward, we are aiming to increase that quite a bit.
Yeah. So I believe last quarter what was said was 200 tons by March 2025, 200 tons a month by March 25. So can we sort of work with that target now as well?
I think so. We should stick to that target.
Okay, great. And just with regard to the margin profile or ROC profile on HALS, given the pricing pressure that we've been witnessing, during the course of FY25, should we sort of expect some pressure on the overall blended margins as the products ramp up from there?
Yeah, definitely, because we are newcomers. The yields and efficiencies are not the best. Plants are not fully utilized. So of course there will be realization on margins.
So, roughly compared to this 45% we've seen this quarter, is there a broad number we could work with for next year for the overall company?
Abhijit, this question we can take probably next quarter because there are a couple of new products, right? In the HALS series which will be coming in the subsidiary company. So then we'll be able to give a better view on the margins for the new products which will be coming up. They'll be launched for the first time.
First time in India as well.
Yes. Sure. Understood. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, Siddharth and Prateek. All the best.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Krishan Parwani from JM Financial. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi, Siddharth and Prateek. Thank you for taking my question. Just one from my side. Could you just break down the total capex for 25 and 26, as in project-wise, if possible? I think you mentioned that there are two capexes, 100 crore each, and then in the last call you said about 30 crore for one pharma intermediates. So what other projects are there in pipeline? So yeah, there are two parts of the question. That's it.
So first, I'll answer the second part. I think at the moment we have this 230 crore lineup. The rest we will come as it goes. The pharma intermediate is going to happen by September, so this capex is committed. The first 100 crore, I think we should start. If everything goes well, we should start somewhere in April or May. The first round of capex. Of course, it will happen during the course of 11 months. And for the next one, I think probably it will start by August or September.
Okay. So, in a way, if we see this, let's say 230 crores is happening in 25, any ballpark number you have for, let's say, the overall 25, around 300 crores or something like that?
No, not like that.
Okay. Great. So, yeah, I think that's helpful. That was the only question I had. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Jay Jariwala, who's an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Thank you for giving the opportunity. So my first question is the margins were around in between 40 to 50% over around. So is there any chance of margin expansion after the capex?
No, not possible.
Okay. So and around 108 crore profits was there near the December 2022. So is there any timeline where we can expect to cross that?
So actually, yeah, that was the best quarter, till date.
Yes.
At this stage, yeah, 2-3 quarters more where we
easily.
Okay. All the best, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. A reminder to all the participants that you may press star and 1 to join the question queue. The next question is from the line of Jay, who is an individual investor. Please go ahead. Jay, your line is unmuted. You can please proceed with your question.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, in last Concall, one question was there regarding PBQ, and you said that you had a color problem. Some specific customer had a color problem, and you are working with it. So can you give any update for that? Is the matter sorted out and you are supplying?
Well, I have still the same answer like last quarter. We are still working on it.
Okay. Sir, my second question is regarding glycol. You said that 50% increase in sales this quarter. That is great. So can you just give the idea that from your peak glycol sales, currently where we stand?
Sorry, go again?
Currently, where we stand as a glycol sale compared to our peak glycol sales?
I mean, the market, the basic problem had happened because of those issues where, there were deaths of children in Africa area, and there was a tight scrutiny on Indian producers of guaifenesin, which of course use glycol as a raw material. Plus, markets like Iran and Egypt had some currency issues. So all those factors resulted in lower revenues of glycol. But I think over the quarter we have seen those issues getting resolved, and hence the customers have come back and the demand is again looking upward, and that is how we could achieve this additional revenues of glycol.
That's great. Sir, my question is, from earlier, before this issue, our sales was suppose 100 ton, then currently where we stand? So still we are how much behind our peak sales in glycol?
Now we have come back to similar levels. But we are still holding some stocks, right? So we will have to work on selling those as well.
Okay, great. Sir, my last question is regarding this MEHQ. Recently, we have done the capex and increase our this plant utilization. So now, what is the capacity utilization in particularly MEHQ?
Closer to 60-65%.
Okay, thank you very much, and best of luck, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Rajasekhar MS, who's an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hi. Good afternoon, sir. I just want to know what is your total investment on Clean Phenochem and when is the capacity coming up?
Sorry, can you repeat the question for Clean Phenochem?
What is your total investment in Clean Phenochem and when are the capacities coming up there?
So, Clean Phenochem has totally infused 335 crores till date in Clean Phenochem, and the commercialization is expected during this month.
During this month?
Yes.
You are also doing a lot of investments. Your peak turnover has been about 935 crores in 2023. With all these investments coming up, what is your increase in turnover you are expecting? Will we be able to double the turnover with these investments?
Yes, that's the endeavor.
Okay. Thank you, sir. These are my questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Participants may press star and 1 to join the question queue. The next question is from the line of Sunny, who is an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir. Thank you for this opportunity. Sir, I have a question on the pharma intermediates, the current ones as well as the proposed ones. I just want to know, are these supplied to the domestic market or are they supplied to the export market? And secondly, are these much more generic products or also it includes patented products? And lastly, is there a contract is it a long-term contract or it's like a short contract, these pharma intermediates? Thank you.
Okay, so the first part, majority of the pharma product sales comes from the domestic market. Second, we are a key starting material supplier, so there's no patent or generic aspect to it.
I see, sir.
Yeah. And sorry, what was your third question?
Regarding the contract sizes, is it a long-term contract or?
No, there are no long-term contracts here. Quarter contracts, like, yeah. A 3-month contract.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Participants may press star and 1 to ask a question. Participants are requested to press star and 1 to ask a question. The next follow-up question is from the line of Jason Soans from IDBI Capital. Please go ahead.
Sir, thank you for taking my question again. So just wanted some bit of clarification. So once I had interaction long back, I mean, we had envisaged the capex of, this is coming from an earlier question as well, for the breakup. So we had envisaged an investment of around 180 crores in FY24 in Clean Finochem, which is in Unit 4, and 200 crores for the new products, which I remember. So could you just, bifurcate the capex once again for us, please? I mean, what is, pertaining to HALS and what is for the new products?
Basically, because it's a greenfield project, so
yeah.
the 3 crore includes everything, including the boundary wall, including the security cabin as well. Okay?
Okay.
But the newer capex will only be dedicated to the plant. Only the production blocks. Now I don't need to build another security. I don't need to build another boundary wall.
Okay.
So, future capex, when we say 100 crore, is typically only for that production block and maybe few things here and there.
Okay.
So when you say 335 crore, it doesn't mean that it is entirely going to HALS, because we are also creating the common infrastructure.
Okay. Sure, sir. Sure. So just to again get my understanding correct, the pharma intermediates which you said the capex will, the facility will go on stream in September, October 2024, as you mentioned, and then you will be commissioning one block of capex of 100 crores starting in April this year and one in August. Is that right?
Provided my pilot trials are successful.
Yes. Provided everything goes as per plan, then this is the plan, right?
Absolutely, sir. Clear.
Okay. Sure. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. As there are no questions from the participants, I would now like to hand the conference over to Mr. Siddharth Sikchi for closing comments.
Thank you so much. I think we finished the call in 45 minutes. I think Saturday works for us as well now. So I would like to thank again all of you for taking time out, and that's all from my side. Thank you so much.
Thank you. On behalf of Clean Science and Technology Limited, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining us. You may now disconnect your line.